There's the looks. Replaces 180 watt incandescent, 2372 lumens, 4000 K on the bright white, up to 25 feet mounting, 23-year life. I guess that's the light, corrosion resistant, simple to install. You can see where the color is going to be, just above the yellow. Pre-attached screws. Hey, mine weren't pre-attached. Photo sensors in the LED head. Okay, and that's the motion sensor. Maintenance free with 50,000 hours of life. Maximum light output, wall or eave mount. Recessed junction box. I had difficulty. Toolless adjustment. Just turn the two dials or flip the light switches. Polycarbonate construction. Made in Thailand. There you go. Okay, here's our halo light. Get a motion sense. I'm mounting it up into the eaves. You can also mount it off a wall. And these two connect to the black and white. And then this little bracket will go into the mounting bracket that I have in the eaves. And that ground will come down and attach to the green wire. And of course these two will go through and attach to the existing wires coming out of the house. So when we're putting this up, we're going to put the wires through here, like this. And this has a slotted form here. It fits like that. The screw will be tightened to the ground, and then you attach screws into here and here to attach it to its own plate. And those go up to the other wires. Ground here. It's pretty nice. This little screw is supposed to hold this little top on the back of the sensor. It popped out. It wasn't screwed in. I couldn't get it to go in attached, so I got my own screw. This one's about a 1/4 inch long. You're going to need one a little longer. At least on mine I did. I probably have a fatter screw too, but it's holding it. Okay, let's talk about operating this. So it says when you first install it, you want to turn this to test right here, all the way over. And then of course it's going to throw off the sensor and the lights will come on. And you also want to aim this a little downward to make the water flow off. You don't want to have the water flowing directly into the sensor. So it says a 5 to 15 degree down angle. Then it'll walk across your zone and the lights will come on and then it'll go off after 4 seconds. And it says for maximum range performance, allow the fixture to operate in any mode with the power on for 48 hours. So I guess this gets used to something for 48 hours. I'm not sure. To set the on time, rotate the knob arrow to point to the desired time setting within the time range, up to 12 minutes. So this is the timing sensor right here. So if you go all the way to the right, I guess it's 12 minutes. And this is your distance center. It goes from 10 feet to the max. Let's see if I can find what the max is. Okay. Looks like a little character. I'm not going to say who. Program them through the power on and off button. So this tells you how long you want the lights to stay on when the motion center happens, and it either has auto or over. So I'm not sure how long that's going to be. I also didn't find what the range is going to be on this thing, the max range, other than you walk, and if it's not sensing you, you turn it max, you walk some more, not sensing you. So yeah, I didn't see it in the instructions anywhere. There's no bubble diagram. Maybe I'll look online. But so however length you want this, you're in auto. Remember, sorry, in test mode, it's always coming on. You can test it. Once you go to auto, and some time after that, and at some distance, you turn the power on. And this is going to come on at night. It's motion activated, and only at night, so it has a light sensor in it also. Turn the power off and then on within 3 seconds, you'll go in 6-hour timer mode. And that means at dusk, that light's going to come on for 6 hours, and then it'll finally shut off and you go into standard motion sense mode. But it'll turn on for the first time for 6 hours. So if sun sets at 5 o'clock, it's going to be on till 1 in the morning. And then to go back into standard mode, you shut it off and leave it off for 45 seconds, then turn it on, and you're back into just plain old motion sense mode. Okay, I've got it in place. I had to put my screws on these slots, not on the outside. There's a lot of the outside of the diameter slots, or these inside, depending on your junction box or mounting box rather you have coming out of your eaves. And of course the ground goes on this right here, and then I'm going to put the little wire nuts on here and then screw this up. So let's tighten this down. Be hard on your arms. I got a piece of hard wire here. You can use a piece of coat hanger, and I went through this hole and I hung it up here. That allows me to put these twist wire caps on without having to hold it up with your shoulders up over your head. It can cause some shoulder pain for some people. And you see the obvious mistake I made. I left the old bracket on here from a previous light that I replaced, so now there's no room to push these up. For some reason I thought they were going to fit in the back of here, but they won't. So I need to take this apart and remove that bracket. So sometimes it's okay to mess up. That's how you learn. Okay, I got it oriented where I want it. I made the ground screw come down here. This is not a lot of room in here, but this has to be pushed way up to get this little cap in here. And then I have to push it up and so it slots in here and somehow hold the lamp and get the screw in with a hand screwdriver without falling. Okay, I have the light attached. It's unnecessarily complex. When you're pushing this up, you have to hold it up and peek through this hole and make sure that the housing hole is lined up with the bracket hole. And then do the same on the other side. But it's nice and sturdy, but this 3-minute job is taking me 15 minutes. A little frustrating. Okay, so anyway, we can aim the lights in a lot of different ways. And then this does not swivel. That's not a good thing. Anyway, we can aim the lights in a lot of different directions. This is unfortunate that it doesn't swivel. So I'm going to test it. I'm going to put it in test mode, which is all the way to the left, and turn it on high sensitivity. Let's go turn the power on. Okay, we're in test mode. Let's play peekaboo with the light. Came on, stays on for 4 seconds. Caught us again. It's not picking up movement here. Let's see if I have to move sideways. So I'm about 15 feet away. Not picking up here. Let me point it outward some more. Okay, I pointed it so it's not pointed around to the ground so much. Okay, it's picking up further away. Okay, that's good. So I want it to be. Okay, let's take a peek at night. This light here on the ground is from another light, but that backyard should light up. Come around this gate. Ooh, it found me. It was finding me earlier, only by that tree. So I guess it's warmed up, or it's nighttime. It can see the signature better. Yeah, you can see how much it lights up all the way to the back garden. I only have one really pointing in this direction. The other one's pointing over here. Can't really see that. Let me get behind it a little bit. Now you can kind of see which way. The one on the right. The one on the left goes in this direction because the downspout is here and it blocks that light. So this light kind of goes in this direction. So that's where that light is coming from. It's pointing there, so it's got really good coverage.